Good evening, folks. This is Diamond from the Oppenheimer Ranch Project on Wednesday, November 1st at 11:39 p.m. Mountain Time 2017, giving you a grand solar minimum update. Increased cosmic rays over the last 2 days, KP at 0, and I knew we were going to have some good footage. Stromboli releases a strong eruption today. We have footage. We're going to run through it. It is gorgeous. Look at that ejector. As expected, the cosmic ray muon hypothesis in the bubble magma is affecting more than just high silica-rich volcanoes, because what we're going to get to really quick here after we talk about the new strong explosion at Stromboli Volcano in Italy. There's a great sequence of pictures and thermals. A new strong explosion took place at Stromboli Volcano, Italy, 12:29 UTC, November 1st, 2017, and lasted 3 minutes. According to INGV Catania, the explosion was similar to the October 23rd, 2017 surveillance camera footage. Not that big of a explosion. However, big news. I posted a video earlier. Experts warning Iceland's biggest volcano is ready to erupt. I don't really believe so. And if you read these articles, they say it's going to erupt in a few years. Well, yeah, of course it is. So we'll be keeping an eye on it. We'll be able to see the seismic uptick. If you haven't seen the video that I posted earlier, I'll leave you links to the video and I'll leave you links to this article. Let's do a quick seismic update. Seismic uptick has fallen off because space weather has recovered. Even though we're in solar minimum and the KP is low, there's no X-ray flux, the KP has come up off of 0 finally because the solar wind picked up. Like I had said earlier, we're waiting on that southern coronal hole to hit. It's hitting us. This is going to continue to increase at some point. The density will drop if we do have a full stream hit us. It might miss us. But that's good news for the seismic events and for human health. We're going to get out of that 0 range and come up here in the 3-4 range for the next few days. As far as seismic activity, that's waned off. Some aftershocks in New Caledonia. If we go to all magnitude, we've had some seismic activity in the volcanic areas up here in Rainier and St. Helens, the Soda Springs area, Yellowstone. Interesting Tryon 2.3 in Georgia popping off. Nice quick note. Moving on, the Sunshine State endorsed its wettest October in Queensland, folks. Queensland has endured its wettest October since 1975, as several rain-bearing systems brought moderate to heavy rains across the state. The BOM, the Bureau of Meteorology monthly climate summary released Wednesday, reported the third wettest October ever brought record rainfalls to parts of Wild Bay, Burnett, North Tropical Coast. So, the sun breaking records. Cosmic ray records. First round of snow up in Montana is winding down, and round 2 is on its way. Light snow's tapering off Wednesday night. Another round of snow is expected later this week. Much colder air to move into Montana by the weekend. Here's the forecast. If you're up there, Helena looks like 5 to 8, Lewiston 5 to 8, Williston 5 to 8, Minot 5 to 8, Bozeman 5 to 8, Lowell 5 to 8, Chalice 3 to 5, Cody, Wyoming 1 to 3. Guys, there's a special weather statement out for all these places in California: northern Shasta County, northern Sacramento, Sacramento Valley, the Northeast Foothills, the Mother Lode, Quincy. You know who this is. November 1st. Rain and mountain snow late Thursday into the weekend. Pacific storm is still on track to impact interior North California. 1/2 to 1/2 inches in the Central Valley. 2 to 4 in the Sierra Nevada and Shasta County Mountains. Snowfall total 6 to 12 above 6,500 feet. 1 to 2 feet over Lassen and North Sierra Nevada crest. It's a heads up. I'll leave you links to the statement. 1st November, first snow in 51 years. Temperatures surge. Folks, a fine way to start November. It snowed early this morning in portions of central Indiana in the pre-dawn hours. A coating reported in Bloomington and Martinsville, and officially in Indianapolis a trace. We scanned weather records dating back 133 years and found that this is the first time in 51 years that it has snowed on November 1st, and only the 6th time on record. Snowfall sets daily record for Great Falls. More coming. Snowfall and rain set new records in Great Falls, and up to 15 inches hit the mountains as a fall snowstorm blew over a large swath of central and south central Montana Wednesday. I'll leave you links. You have to answer a question to read the rest. I'll leave you on this article. New Zealand faces perfect storm of vegetable shortages. Guys, this has nothing to do with the grand solar minimum and everything to do with the grand solar minimum. You know that the mainstream media is not picking up on this. The good thing is they're picking up on climate change as affecting the food. So that's a good thing. They just don't know what the source or cause is currently. But New Zealand's faces being unable to feed their population with domestically grown fresh fruits and vegetables, a new report warns. Horticulture New Zealand calls it a perfect storm as land is taken over by housing and extreme weather damages crops. Yes, grand solar minimum. Shh. Horticulture in New Zealand Chief Executive Mike Chapman says we could face food shortages in the future, and it is time to develop a national food security strategy. Good call. Our current consumption levels of fresh produce show that the net production is already below what is required for domestic consumption, meaning we can expect food shortages if we can't get that balance of supply from imports, Mr. Chapman says. This is a heads up because as we quickly descend into these crop failures, people aren't going to be exporting food. So countries that need food are going to expect to import it. And if other countries aren't willing to export it, then we're going to start global unrest in the form of food wars. Things are changing fast, they say, so we need to look closely at our domestic food supply and be sure that town, city, and regional planning decisions are seen in the context of impacting the whole of New Zealand's food supply. We need to future-proof the resources required to supply food to our growing population. And this report looks at this with the backdrop of global megatrends, including rapidly changing consumer demands, growing populations, urbanization, and the impact of lifestyle blocks on horticulture, emerging technology, and the emphasis on sustainability. Folks, this is what the future looks like. Record snows wiping out crops, crop failures leading to food shortages leading to global unrest leading to the end of the empire. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. Guys, be safe tonight.